here for a second. This is really something. I couldn't believe this when I heard it. I was falling on the floor, laughing my off, and just like, what century are we living? Okay, did you know that women like me, and maybe you, and half of the planet, aren't supposed to do things like shovel snow or put salt out or goofy things like that? Like, well, what keeps you from breaking your ass when you go outside and it's icy? Honestly, do I look like somebody? Do I look like a frail, what is it, wilting violet, any kind of crap like that? No, I'm not. But apparently there's still, well, anyway, okay, so that's my segue, whatever. Um, Actually, I have something kind of nice to talk about today, and this is really very, very good. And that's the reason I basically like the internet, and why I was involved with getting the whole thing off the ground back in the 90s. I had been in contact with this person for a while now. I mean, it was just common interests and whatnot. And suddenly it's like, I know you from somewhere. Like, where? I can't place it. Like, I know everything about you, except who the hell are you? And they, well, it beats me. I don't know. There's hundreds of people going through my existence every week, and I try to remember them, but it doesn't work. So we start talking, and suddenly it dawned on me. Did you go to Lincoln? Now, another side note, Abraham Lincoln High School, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. If you're watching this, you probably went there too. Or you may have gone there too. You may even have gone there with me. All of these are possible things, and it's really, really neat. We have this distinct culture in the alumni where we all still like to be in contact. We still have a community. We still care. When the Great Debacle, when they tore down what we call our Lincoln, which was the old Lincoln because it was built out of asbestos and other kinds of things. I'm pretty sure I'm okay in the lungs at this point, but who knows? Anyway, they rebuilt this other thing that looks like the skating palace in Xanadu, and it's a disaster. And anyway, the Alumni Association, again, as much as I care about such things, it's just not happy with it. Anyway, back to, yeah, so I was like, well, yeah, I did, and did you? And apparently, yeah, you did, yeah, okay. I didn't recognize the name exactly, but I tried, and we were narrowing it down. It was like, well, what the heck do I know you from? And it just doesn't really make a lot of sense. But finally, we got it, and he figured out who I was, and you were all over the place. Like, your face was all over the place. You were always saying these things, student association, blah 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 blah. And kind of. I mean, I was sort of the lost sheep of the flock, but yeah, okay, that was me. So, yeah, so all of a sudden, in like an internet conversation of all things, we suddenly realized that we had this, like, we'd spent, 3 years together, 4 years together in the same building, and we didn't really know each other then, but we know each other pretty well right now, and it's just, it's neat the way things turn out, and I'm really glad to say that this individual has turned out to be probably one of the nicest guys I've met, right, in a while. And it's always good to see that people have turned out okay. So, I don't want to mention any names, but you know who you are, and if you'd like me to mention your name, just send me an email. We can do that. Anyway, so I thought that was kind of a nice story. This guy, jumping from subject to subject, this is not the New Jersey Devil. It's not supposed to be. It's actually a chupacabra. This is what people get me for my birthday. I get all kinds of weird things. I have an Anubis, I have a Cthulhu, anyway, my theory, no, whatever. The whole idea of cryptozoology is basically the animals that we haven't been able to figure out what the hell they are yet, right? So anything's possible. Now I was thinking, okay, Jersey Devil. Now, if you're not familiar with the legend, I'm either going to do a separate little spiel on it or look it up. It's really neat stuff. We love it. Could possibly have been a chupacabra, because it hasn't been figured out, and these guys haven't been figured out. So, where was I with this? Yeah. So today I'm being joined by my little totem friend here. We're wondering about that. So if anybody has any theories on good old JD, or the whole Leeds curse, and oh, it wasn't the seventh son of a seventh son, it's like the 13th son of some warped Quaker whatever. Not that she was Quaker, that she was warped. She was just warped and Quaker. Happens sometimes. And it's a joke. Like I said, it's interesting stuff. What else is there? I think I'm probably going to call it quits for today, because I have been up and I have been running around and shoveling and, doing all kinds of neighborly stuff. You can tell. I mean, I had a really bad night. So, I mean, I wasn't even doing anything fun. It was just stupid. And, yeah. So, I go, yeah, I'm a writer, a professional writer, yeah, and I go, doesn't matter. Okay, so, continue to stay warm. We're getting snow today, but it's like really depressing kind of snow, like really little flakes that if it's just a little bit colder, it would turn to ice, and then you get these deadly snowballs, like, the fun kind. Ain't gonna happen. Oh, I think we're having a demonic possession nearby, so I better go get my sackcloth, ashes, and salt, and I will, yeah, like it or not, I'll be back again. So, take care, and still loving you all for probably all the right reasons. Not sure, but why not? All right, take care.